Usos.
Hello and welcome to our WrestleMania 38 prediction. I'm Bad Bobby and this guy here, he will present himself in a moment, will help me talk about all the 14 or 15 matches of the card. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, guys. My name is Georgi Goji, the Whale Killer, and currently I'm the WTP Zara International Champion. Today, with my dear friend Bad Bobby, we will give you a preview of the matches in WrestleMania 38, which will air tonight and tomorrow.
Okay, so if you're ready, let's begin with the first one.
I agree.
Okay, we have first the Raw Women's Championship match against we have Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Let's hear your thoughts first.
I watched the last Raw, actually WrestleMania Raw, and in the show there was a controversy because Becky Lynch was supposed to cut Bianca's hair, and actually what happened was the opposite.
Yeah, so that Belair cut Lynch's hair.
Exactly. And now I'm not sure which one is the underdog, but I believe that it's about time Becky Lynch to drop the title. So my prediction is Bianca Belair to become the brand new WWE Raw Women's Champion.
So you have Belair to win.
Yes.
Okay. For me, it was a little surprising to see Belair getting the upper hand on last Raw. The audience really don't want to boo Lynch. Yeah, she's the heel. She's the heel in this rivalry, but she's still not booed because the people love her. Still, I think the story is Lynch defeated Belair at SummerSlam and just for a few seconds. So this is Belair beating Lynch and regaining the championship. And this will be a second Mania for Belair, beating a Force Horsewoman. As last year, she defeated Sasha Banks.
Oh, nice.
And this will having beating Lynch will take her even higher in the main events. It will build her very strong. So we have both Lynch, both Belair. So let's continue with the second match.
All right.
So we have the Mysterios, Rey and Dominic Mysterio versus The Miz and Logan Paul. I'll take this one first.
Okay.
At first, I thought Logan Paul. He's a celebrity. He's wrestling at Mania, and I'm like every celebrity at Mania wins. So I really thought The Miz and Logan Paul will win. But then,
Whoa.
I was like, the Mysterios are like the faces. The people will cheer them, will laugh when they win, and I was a little confused. But last Raw, again, it's the go home show Raw. It's the go home for WrestleMania. We saw the Mysterios took the upper hand, so I really think that a loss won't hurt them. So I'm going for Miz and Logan Paul to win.
I totally agree with you, and I'll tell you why I also choose Miz and Logan. The reason why is I believe that Logan is done with boxing, and he is about to try something brand new. In that case, wrestling.
I don't think he's there for a long term, but maybe they'll do one more match after that,
At least one more match.
or maybe down the road at SummerSlam, maybe.
Yeah, like if you remember last year's WrestleMania with Bad Bunny, he got a few more matches, and he actually was good, very good.
I don't remember well. Maybe he wrestled at Crown Jewel, or
I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at some point he became champion.
but was it 24/7 champion?
Exactly.
Yeah, sure, but like WrestleMania 36, I think Rob Gronkowski won the 24/7 championship, so I don't. For me, the championship is nothing. How to say it? Not a big deal. For me, it's a joke title because it's booked like a joke title.
Well, back in time when Mick Foley introduces this title, it was supposed to be equal to the hardcore title, but
They're not booking it good. The okay.
I really hope in time that will change, and that 24/7 will become the hardcore title.
I hope it will become, but it needs a really good booking going forward
Yeah. Yes.
to be more prestige.
Yeah.
Okay, so so your thoughts again on this match?
Yes.
Like missing Paul, you got them as well.
Yes.
Okay, continuing next is we have Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. You go first.
Okay. Because obviously, what is the stipulation actually? It's single match, yeah?
I think it's only a singles match. There's no other stipulation.
So my bold prediction is Drew McIntyre winning by DQ.
DQ? Why DQ? It's WrestleMania. It's like if it's if it's Backlash or Fastlane, maybe a DQ finish works or any other finish works. But I don't see a DQ finish or any other finish other than pinfall or submission on WrestleMania.
Well, if I'll tell you what, if Baron Corbin's friend,
Madcap Moss.
Exactly, yeah.
But he won. He just won the Andre the Giant battle.
Which
battle
is
Royal.
a big wow for him. Actually, yeah. But if he interfere, that will cause Baron Corbin's match.
I don't think he will.
What is the reason?
Maybe like after winning the Andre the Giant, the Battle Royal, he'll be like, I don't need you, Corbin, anymore, so...
and that will lead to WrestleMania Backlash, where we can see Baron Corbin versus Madcap.
A match like this I'm not really interested in, but
it's a good storyline, I mean.
The storyline, yes, but sometimes the good story doesn't give you much to sell.
Yeah. So my last thoughts are Drew McIntyre a clean win after a pinfall.
I'm going with Drew McIntyre will kick Corbin's head off with a Claymore and pick up the win. Hopefully ending this feud. Hopefully ending the feud.
Next one.
Okay, so next on the card we have the Usos versus Nakamura and Rick Books. They're up for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Haven't watched really wrestling for a long time. just saw the match they have last SmackDown. I don't still remember, was it Jay or Jimmy wrestling Rick Books, but the match ended I think in no contest after Finn Balor attacked Austin Theory. Right?
Yes.
I don't think Nakamura is has not been built good at all in the last few years, and really Books is just probably a good wrestler, but he's not booked good as well. He's playing a guitar, nothing serious. Like it's Elias 2.0. Elias 2.0. So I think the Bloodline, the Usos, and will in the end of the night 1 and night 2, which is a little prediction for later. I think the Usos will retain the titles. I don't think Nakamura and Books will get them.
All right. I believe that Books has a really good style. I like how he pushed his opponents over his head, and he just
Yeah, he's showing his muscles. Yeah, he's flexing.
Exactly.
Flexing.
And actually, I truly believe that public likes him. Obviously, public likes Nakamura too. So I believe it's about time Usos to drop out the titles.
Seriously?
Wait, I'll tell you why. Because there is a very strong rumor, not from Wrestling Observer or newsletter or Dave Meltzer, but still a rumor that Jey Uso will turn against Roman Reigns.
Wasn't that feud been done like a year ago when Roman won the title?
No. It's supposed to happen soon.
I mean, when Roman won the title a year or when he won the Universal, he got in a feud with Jay. I think his first feud was with Jay.
Yeah, I know. And actually, he was that close to win against his cousin.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So my prediction is Nakamura and Books.
Nakamura and Books. Okay, okay, great. Okay, go with the next one.
Alright.
We have a new day. Just two of them. We have Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Sheamus and Holland.
I start first, though.
Yeah, go for it.
Personally, I'm not very interested in watching this match. I would probably skip this match, and I'll tell you why. Because since Woods became King of the Ring, yeah, he got a little push, but not enough. I thought that he will become like, if you remember, King Booker in old times.
Oh yeah, it was a great deal.
But nowadays it's not that big of a deal to become.
King of the Ring is doesn't bring you anything really. Just
and we have Kofi Kingston, who is who is actually better in Royal Rumbles than WrestleMania, except from Coffee Mania when he beat
Brian,
Brian Danielson, So on the other hand, we have Sheamus with his kick, and that's all basically. So I'm going for the New Day.
So basically I'm for the New Day as well because I think it's just a good feel moment, and I don't think it's there's a feud between them, so it's just faces versus heels just for a good feel moment. So the New Day will pick up the win. Maybe Big E will be there and introduce the New Day. But that will be it. Just New Day picking up the win here.
Okay.
Okay, next we have Seth Rollins versus TBA.
Whoa.
I think no matter what what TBA is, Seth Rollins will lose the match. There are many rumors that the TBA will be Shane McMahon, which will be very funny, or
Yes.
or John Cena as well. Maybe it's an Easter egg of some kind. But the main rumor going in WrestleMania is, of course, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he quit the AEW in a few months, and he signed WWE, and I think it's the perfect moment to introduce him. So I think the TBA will be Cody Rhodes, and he will pick up his big win against Rollins.
I don't agree.
Let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah. I understood that you didn't watch Hall of Fame last night.
No, I didn't.
So let me give you a spoiler. When Vince McMahon introduced the Undertaker in the Hall of Fame.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah. In Undertaker's speech, he took his what's called not jacket but baton or whatever.
Yeah, some kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He put on his hat.
Okay.
His yeah. He did his gimmick, and his last words was never say never, which means we probably see Undertaker tonight, and probably against Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Okay, this is a pretty good prediction because I know Cody Rhodes is pretty rumored to be in WrestleMania, but probably a lot of people will expect him, and that's the reason that I'm not 100% sure that it will be Cody Rhodes. So the Undertaker is a pretty good prediction.
And one more thing, the next WWE season starts with Monday Raw, and it's better to save Cody for day one.
Yeah,
for Monday.
Yeah, it really is because they can introduce him and give him a. Yeah, but I know, but it's. I remember when they introduced again at WrestleMania 33 the Hardy Boys like Matt and Jeff when they won the tag titles. It was a great moment. And I really think Cody will return, but it does make sense for Cody to be saved for Monday Night Raw and maybe have the Undertaker at Mania.
And one last thing, I truly believe that the first Cody Rhodes feud will be against Austin Theory.
That might be good.
Yeah.
That might be good. Okay. Done with
Next
this.
one.
Done with this. Next, we have probably the main event of night one. We have the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. Will you take it or I go first?
You go first.
Okay. So basically, I really think Rousey will win here, but it will not surprise me if Flair retains because it's Flair. But the main story going in WrestleMania is that Ronda has never tapped Charlotte, and that will happen at Mania. Charlotte will tap, and Ronda will win the title.
Okay. So that's all you can say about this match.
Yeah, that's it.
As far I saw the bookings, all the what's the word? All the bookers or whatever, they're giving us Ronda as a favorite.
Yeah, it is Ronda.
And actually, yeah, she will win with a submission. She will try to break Charlotte's
Arm.
yeah. But I will strongly disagree with this WWE decision because remember when Ronda went out from WWE, she tweeted so much bullshit about WWE. Like, it's all fake, it's all kayfabe, it's all da. And she's facing the most decorated superstar in WWE, the daughter of Ric Flair. So I believe Ronda will win, but I will root for Charlotte.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Ronda has been very lame at her promos. She's not working as good as Charlotte, but still, I think they will give her the win.
Yeah. So we're finishing with night one.
Yeah, we're done with night one. So let's go into night two.
Yes.
We begin with, I think this will be on the pre-show. I don't know if it's night one or night two, but we have the fatal four-way tag team match for the women's tag team championships.
All right.
We have the champions Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Natalya, Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Let me start first. I believe it's quite obvious that very soon we'll see Carmella versus Selena Vega, and that's why I believe that there is no chance the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions to retain. So I'm going with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Yeah.
So you're going for Morgan, okay? Ripley and Morgan, but for me this is all black, and I don't have any idea what's happening with these wrestlers. But it was weird for me to see Sasha and Naomi winning last Friday against the champions. But I'm still going for them because they're the top faces, and basically Sasha do deserve a singles match. I don't know why she doesn't have one. But I'm going for Banks and Naomi.
Okay.
Okay, next match is Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Anything goes. I'll be very short with this one.
Same.
For an anything goes match, because Johnny Knoxville is a part of the what was it? What was the film he's in?
Jackass.
Yeah, in Jackass, maybe a lot of his co-workers will come out on the ring and help him win the match. He's a celebrity, and Zayn doesn't lose anything from one loss. Johnny Knoxville is winning the match.
All right. First of all, most of the celebrities, when they participated in WrestleMania, they won the match. But nowadays, we see Sami Zayn. He will be the face of WWE, of the wrestling industry. And on the other hand, we have a movie star. And I'm really for Sami Zayn.
You are going for Sami Zayn?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a difference here.
Yeah. And with the women also.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Next one?
Yes.
We have Austin Theory versus Pat McAfee.
I'll be short.
Okay.
Pat McAfee clean win.
Pat McAfee clean win. Okay. At first, again, I thought like, hey, Austin Theory, his storyline is a Vince McMahon's boy, and he will win. He will be given the win. But now I think this is the place where Shane McMahon will interfere. And because at SmackDown we saw a segment with Austin Theory like Vince McMahon, and on its back Austin Theory has a McMahon figure on its back, and Pat McAfee was alone. And because I read that Shane McMahon will be on Mania, I think he will help Pat McAfee win.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
So obviously we see a very strong push for Austin Theory. He lost against the IC champion Finn Balor, but he won against the United States champion Ricochet.
It's Finn Balor is the United States champion and Ricochet is the
No. Finn Balor is the US champion.
Yes.
And the Intercontinental, I was wrong. And Intercontinental is Ricochet.
Yes.
So maybe Austin Theory will go for the IC title. What are you thinking?
I do think that he's a future main eventer. And I do see like a part of a young Seth Rollins in him. And I think a loss in here will not hurt him. And at the Money in the Bank, he will get the briefcase.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's go for the next match.
Okay, next one. We have the triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. We have RK Bro versus the Alpha Academy versus the Street Profits. I will get this one first. RK Bro is a great face team. I love them. They're very entertaining. But on Raw, I saw them getting the upper hand on the Street Profits. So that's why I think at WrestleMania the Street Profits will get the titles. That's the only reason. That's the only logical reason I have, because again I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. That maybe they can retain and they can split them later, maybe on the next pay-per-view. They can do that as well, because again in a good film moment they can sell more merchandise. But I think the Street Profits will get the titles here.
You finish, yeah? So I believe also that Street Profits will become the brand new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. But I believe that it will be Riddle who will cause the loss for RK Bro. And in these thoughts, I believe Randy Orton will turn against Riddle.
Yeah, they, they for sure will have a future feud between them, and I think as well that Orton will be the one who will turn on Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we both have
yeah.
Street Profits, right?
Yes.
Okay, going for the last three matches on the card. Next, we have a biggie. We have Edge versus AJ Styles.
Let me start first. I strongly suggest this match will be the open match of night 2.
It may be.
Because obviously the main event is the unification of the titles. So this match doesn't deserve to be before main event. So I would strongly recommend this will be the opening match. And I'm going with AJ Styles clean win.
AJ Styles clean win. Interesting, very interesting. I really have a big doubts about this one, but I think Edge is winning here.
All right.
They will. It won't be just this match. They will continue the feud. Yeah, probably two more matches after this. But for now, we have Edge with a new damn song, a new persona, and it will be very weird if he loses his first match in his first in his new gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see as well him losing and then going nuts and continue the feud as well. But I think for Mania he will pick up the win. They will continue the feud for sure. They are on a Raw, right? Or a SmackDown?
I'm not quite sure.
Because I do have a theory that like after the main event, only one wrestler will have both titles, and it's like the one brand against is going to be without main title. I'm not sure if they will introduce a new title. I'm not very positive about this, but if
I'll tell you. I'll tell you my opinion later.
Okay, because I think if they will introduce the title, maybe their third match, maybe for the title. But
Nice.
But for the Mania, for Mania, I think Edge is in his new gimmick is winning.
After a spear, probably.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, going for the next, we have Omos versus the returning Bobby Lashley. Go for it.
Omos's feuds are not quite fun to watch because those were squash matches until now. So, in my opinion, Omos versus Bobby Lashley is his very first good feud. And there was no building, actually. Bobby Lashley just returned and he wanted the match against Omos. So basically, I believe Omos will win. To keep his momentum.
To keep the momentum, yeah. Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think Lashley is healed. I don't think Lashley is healed. I'm not very sure if he's clear to compete because he got his injury 2 months ago, and it was announced he'll be out 4 to 6 months, I think. Let me check for a moment.
Yeah, of course.
Let me check for a moment because I think
Do you believe the injury of Lashley was kayfabe?
the injury. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they'll do this, because if the injury is kayfabe, uh, why they didn't start building this match earlier? It's a last minute
Yeah.
match. It's a last minute match. Like they brawled at Raw, and then they both pointed at the WrestleMania sign. But if it's healed, if Bobby Lashley is healed, I still don't think he will win, because like you said, this is almost first big match.
Yeah.
Almost first big match. And
Yes.
if he lose here, he will be back at having meaningless matches.
Yeah.
So Omos will win.
Lashley.
Omos will win.
Almost. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And going for the last, the big one.
Oof.
We have the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus the Universal Champion Roman Reigns in a winner-takes-all singles match. I'll go first here. This can go both ways. Brock Lesnar is a big star, but at the moment, Roman Reigns is bigger. Roman Reigns is bigger, and from his promo, from Reigns' promo, he was like, "I've never defeated Lesnar at Mania, so this will be Reigns' first win against Lesnar at Mania." Reigns will spear Brock maybe 4 or 5 times, but in the end, Reigns will win both titles, and probably The Rock may emerge from the backstage and will challenge Reigns for Mania 39.
Whoa. Yes. So
I'm done.
you're for
You can have it.
you're for Roman Reigns winning.
Yeah, I'm going for Reigns.
All right. I really enjoy seeing Lesnar as a babyface. He's very good in the microphone and And I believe he will unify the titles and he'll become the unified champion. So I'm going for Brock Lesnar, and down on the road he will lose the brand new title, because there will be one title, not two titles. I don't know if you watched the last Raw and SmackDown, where
I watch only highlights, not the whole show.
so basically it was on WrestleMania SmackDown show,
Yeah.
where Brock Lesnar took a promo, and he said that his title will marry Roman Reigns' title, and there will be a baby, the unified title.
Yeah.
and Brock Lesnar will have the custody of the title, which means after the divorce he'll get the baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and in future, Roman Reigns will defeat Brock Lesnar, and I agree, in WrestleMania 39 there will be Roman Reigns versus The Rock for the title.
Mhm.
But as I said earlier, I'll tell you something that I would enjoy see it.
Yeah.
There will be one title for both shows, but not necessarily stop the brand split, because they can bring back the big gold belt or the spinner.
No, I don't think the spinner is. It was good. It was like what near 10 years. I don't think the spinner will be back.
And for the new title, not the unified, the other one, I would enjoy watching a tournament, like semifinals or quarterfinals. We can see Bobby Lashley. We can see Miss. We can see John Cena. We can see whoever. Probably Sheamus. Why not? He used to be a champion. Dolph
Yeah.
Ziggler also. Dolph Ziggler. Why not?
Ziggler is in NXT now.
But probably tonight he will drop out the title against Braun Breaker,
Maybe.
and he'll be back for his tag team partner Robert Roode, feuding against the Usos or whoever. I don't know.
Because I'm not watching the pay-per-view live, maybe that's the first match I will watch when I get the full night too, because I just really want to see how the match will develop. That's the most interesting match of the whole card, of course.
Which match, in your opinion, will steal the show?
Steal the show? Maybe I will go Edge, AJ Styles.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Edge and Rollins created a very great match, but I'm scared if they give him too much time, because at WrestleMania 36, Edge versus Orton, it was too much big, and it got a little boring. So it needs to be like around 18 to 20 minutes, and it will be very good.
I believe it will be either this match, either potentially Seth Rollins versus Taker.
Yeah, no. If it's Taker, I don't think this will be a show stealer, because Taker like can wrestle that good anymore.
How you will react if after a curb stomp from Seth to Undertaker is laying down and he just, you know what he did?
Yeah,
in back dance. It would be so shocked.
If it's one curb stomp, I won't be shocked. If it's 4 or 5, that will be good.
It will be amazing, totally.
But yeah.
And probably my last question for you. On Monday we start the brand new season, WWE season.
Yeah.
Which the ex-WWE superstars you would like to be back in the main roster?
Ex-WWE. I'd love to see. I know it's not gonna happen, but I'd love to see Bray Wyatt as the Fiend, because I really loved the gimmick, and I was really disappointed when they fired him, because he's a genius, and he was very poor booked, very poor booked, and I really loved everything he did with the Fiend.
Who else? Just him?
Yeah, no, probably number one spot. It's him. Maybe Dean Ambrose. But that's on the top of my head right now.
Yeah. In my opinion, these superstars you said should come back in some capacity. But I also want to see The Rock. I want to see John Cena. I want to see Mickey
Yeah,
James.
I would love to see Cena back. I'd love, but he'll be maybe for a pay-per-view or two, like because of your question, it's up for a long term. But if it's a part-time thing, yeah, I can go with Cena. I can.
I want Chris Jericho to finish his career in WWE.
Yeah, he's pretty good as well. Oh,
Yeah.
we forgot something.
What?
What to expect in the KO show?
I go first or you?
What?
Who will start? You or me?
Okay. Go. You go first.
Okay. So basically, we will see a KO show. There will be a huge pop for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm not quite sure who will be the host this year, but I believe it will be Steve Austin. And they will talk for a couple of minutes. After that, Kevin Owens will be very rude with Steve Austin. Steve Austin will say, "Give me some beers." They will how it's called? They will smash a few beers, and while Kevin Owens is drinking, Steve Austin will make a stunner to KO.
So,
And that will be all. Will be all.
So no match.
No match, not at all.
No match. Because I would really enjoy to see a match, but I don't see in what shape Stone Cold is. And I'm not sure he's okay to do a match. Maybe if it's a squash match, he can go for it. Maybe 1-2 stunners and pin KO. That will be good.
Yeah.
But anything longer, he probably won't be okay to do it.
Yeah.
But for sure, it will be a big pop for Steve Austin because he's a great superstar from the Attitude Era.
I believe they will save it for WrestleMania Backlash.
The match.
Yes, Stunner versus Stunner, and it will be advertised. Stunner versus Stunner.
I don't think a B pay-per-view will host a match like this. This kind of match with Stone Cold is a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania caliber.
All right, yeah. One of the Steve Austin feuds should be against the Vince McMahon's favorite, Austin Theory.
You know, I'd love to see Edge versus Stone Cold.
I want to see something brand new.
Maybe they can do Stone Cold Brock Lesnar. That would be insane.
This probably will save for Saudi Arabia.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So I believe that's all for the WrestleMania preview. I recommend to our to all our viewers to go to check our Facebook group, which is WTP Fantasy Wrestling League in Facebook. They can go for Goji Island YouTube channel as well. Of course, they can follow you on Facebook, on YouTube. Sorry?
Like and subscribe the channel.
Yeah, to your channel, to your Facebook groups. This is Bad Boy Bobby. That was the chairman, Goji, the Whale Killer, the current WTP Zara International Champion. probably not for long, because tonight, in a special event in WWE NXT Stand and Deliver, there will be a fatal four-way between D107, Raichu, Armani, and Vladimir. And there will be a number one contender. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe.
Okay, like
See
and
you.
subscribe. Thank you and bye.